You know, the sad truth is my desk and my posture have always been kind of a mess, and it's always been a challenge for me to find ways to combat forward head posture and hunchback posture. Today, I'm going to show you a couple simple ways you can fix your forward head posture and hunchback posture at home using nothing but a wall and maybe a towel. These simple posture exercises are effective at fixing forward head posture or nerd neck and hunchback posture. You don't need any special equipment. You don't need to go pay a chiropractor or massage therapist. So let me show you how to do this. It's pretty simple, 2 exercises. Let's get ready to go. You won't actually need a helmet, don't worry. So I'm going to show you the first thing you can do real quick. I have more detailed instructional videos about this, but you're just going to be up against the wall, low back flat into the wall. Your knees are going to be bent. You're going to pull the back of your head towards the wall like this. So the goal here is to be able to do this, get the back of your head flush against the wall, looking down with your chin a little bit tucked. So I'm not looking like straight down at my belly button. I'm looking forward at a diagonal towards the floor. And that's going to train my head and neck to be able to get in the right alignment so that I'm not constantly in forward head posture. This is going to be hard when you first start, but over time, as it gradually loosens up, as these muscles get stronger, you're going to be able to get here. But that position doesn't actually load these muscles with extra resistance to make them work harder and get stronger so that getting out of forward head posture becomes more natural. So now let's look at the second thing you can do with the wall to improve your forward head posture. Before you attempt this, you should be able to get pretty good alignment with your head against the wall in the first exercise I showed you. If you're close but not quite there, you can also try this. But if you're stuck here, I don't really want you to start doing this yet. Keep working on feeling that alignment. Once you can get this alignment, then you can actually keep that alignment and then bring your shoulders and your ribs and your butt away from the wall. So now you're maintaining that alignment, but those muscles are having to work to keep your spine shape the same. So this all starts with good head and neck alignment. Then you're pressing the back of your head into the wall, and then you're lifting your butt, your ribs, your spine, everything else is off the wall. You're just leaning into the wall with the muscles of the back of your neck, pressing your head in there and supporting you. Ah man, if you have a soft, squishy head like me, you might want to put a towel or something, some kind of padding between your head and the wall. All right, I've got a balance pad, so I'm just going to put this right here against the wall. And then I can press in, it's pretty comfortable. And what I'm doing right now is basically bridging away from the wall. I'm walking my feet away from the wall, and I'm making sure that there's a posterior force that I'm exerting against the wall to hold myself up. I'm not trying to jam the top of my head into the wall. I'm trying to make sure that the muscles of the back of my neck are creating this bridge that holds me up. Let me show you this from the side. So I'm gonna be up against the wall, and then I got my pad behind my head, and you can see I'm just kind of walking away from the wall to get even more work to the back of my neck. You do not have to do this right off the bat. Please don't, in fact. You just start off by doing it just a little bit off of the wall and then gradually work different angles. You can also improve this by working even more different angles. This is going to call for some serious protection. You're going to have your padding if you need it against the wall. You're going to have your head against the wall, your head and neck in good alignment, pressing into the wall. And then guess what? You can actually turn your head. You can look up. You can look to the side. You can look all around. You can find different angles, and you can walk your feet further and further away to force your head and neck muscles to work harder and better in all these different positions. Just do nice, long, challenging holds, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 20, 30 seconds, building those neck muscles, building their endurance, their stamina. Okay, seriously though, you don't need the helmet. This is just a joke. All right, so this time without the helmet, you've got a pad if you need it behind your head. You're up against the wall with good alignment, and then you can walk your feet away, get everything else off the wall. You're looking up, you're feeling posterior neck muscles here. Feels good, but you want a little more variety. You could turn your head like this. And now you're working more to one side. I'm working that left side of my posterior neck, and maybe I want to do more to the right side. I can do this. Or what if I just want to use the whole side of my neck and get a little more anterior with it? Well, guess what? You can get pretty funky with this and start working on your neck strength without any real equipment except for some cushioning and a wall, which you totally have. And of course, you can even work towards the front if you really wanted to and work your way back over to the side. All of this is important because the muscles are what maintain your head and neck position. So you want those muscles to be strong from multiple directions, from multiple angles, and that's going to help you find better head and neck position over time. This is also a great thing to do at the office if you don't want to talk to anybody and you don't want anybody to talk to you ever again. Okay, so to recap, stage 1, you are just up against the wall, knees bent, and you've got your spine up against the wall. You're tilting your chin down, you're looking forward and down, pulling the back of your head and neck towards the wall, and you're just gonna be able to hold this for 30 seconds to a minute, maybe 2 minutes, longer and longer periods, just getting your head and neck used to good alignment. Then, stage 2, when you're ready for it, is to probably put some padding behind your head if you want to, or just grin and bear it, and then you maintain good head and neck alignment as you drift away from the wall, and you still maintain activation of those posterior neck muscles, and kind of stage 2.5, 3, 4, whatever you want to count it as, I don't care. You can start playing around with different angles so your neck muscles get used to stabilizing good head and neck positions from multiple angles in multiple configurations so that you feel safe, so that you feel coordinated, so that you feel good in your sports, when you're turning to see what's going on behind your car, when you're looking over your shoulder, when you're riding your bike, when you're going surfing, when you're playing baseball or golf. This is gonna help your head and neck get used to different forces that challenge you in different positions. But please remember that slow is safe and fast is foolish. Don't go hardcore on these stage 2 exercises because you'll probably tweak your neck pretty bad. Go slowly, pick positions that you feel relatively confident in, and start off with shorter holds like 5 to 10 seconds, rest a little bit, do it again, build up to 30 seconds, and then over time you can build up to 60 seconds. You don't have to be super hardcore. You don't have to have a neck like a football player. Just get these neck muscles a little bit more active, a little bit more strong so that you're able to maintain proper head and neck position for the long term. And after you've done these exercises, let me know how they feel for you by dropping me a comment down below. And if you do have bad posture and you want a comprehensive program to help you fix it, go to uprighthealth.com/DIY and check out the Hunchback Fix program. It'll help you rebuild your crappy posture at home. And while you're there, you can check out the Body Rebuilding Basics. It's a totally free program that'll help you rebuild your entire body at home with multiple workouts and tons of advice that'll help you get better sleep, feel like you've got more energy, and just overall rebuild your body so it just feels better. What do you want me to tell you? You should just get it. I've also got more free videos to help you with your body that you'll find right here. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and as always, I hope you remember that pain sucks. Life shouldn't.